Create in me a work of art. Create in me a miracle. Something real and something beautiful. Create in me a clean, clean heart. Create in me a work of art. Create in me a miracle. Something real and something beautiful. Oh Lord, come create in me a clean, clean heart. Create in me a work of art. Create in me a miracle. Something real and something beautiful. Create a miracle in me. You're not finished with me yet. You're not finished with me yet. By your power I can change, 'cause you're not finished with me yet. You make all things new. Oh, you're not finished with me yet. You're not finished with me yet. By your power I can change, 'cause you're not finished with me yet. Come on, everybody! Celebrate your freedom. Create in me a clean, clean heart. Create in me a work of art. Create in me a miracle. Something real and something beautiful. Create a miracle in me. Oh, you're not finished with me yet. You're not finished with me yet. By your power I can change, 'cause you're not finished with me yet. In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't feel what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, my lighthouse. I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore.
And do you guys remember the memory verse from last week? I think it was John 3 verse 16. Anyways, let's go take a quick recap just to refresh our memories. Exciting journey of how God created the earth back in the beginning. But before we continue, I've heard that there's some gardeners who have planted seeds in plants. I mean, you guys must be super amazing because I can't keep a plant alive, but it's okay. So let's take a look about see what they have done. Take time to grow, so don't forget to be patient and continue to water and look after your plants. They look great, guys, and send us photos for next week. I'm sure they will be even more awesome and mine will be even more dead, but it's okay. Last week we learned about how people thought they could manage without God and decided to walk away. This caused great sadness for both the people and God. The people believed a lie and they got kicked out of the garden. And God was sad because the people chose not to be with him and they weren't allowed back in the garden because of their sins. Let's hear more about choices.
Hi everyone, you caught me during my snack time. These are my favorite biscuits. I'm gonna have one now and keep the rest for later. Would you like one of these? Why not? How does that make you feel? That I gave you that one and not my favorite one? Let me tell you something. In today's story, something like that also happened. I'm going to challenge you to see if you can spot what happened. This is a story about two brothers. One was Cain and the other was Abel. Cain was a farmer and Abel was a shepherd. Abel tried to please God, but he knew that sometimes he did the wrong things. He wanted to say both thank you and sorry to God. So when it was time for him to give an offering, he brought God his very best sheep. Cain brought to God some fruits and vegetables from the fields that he had farmed. God saw the different offerings that Abel and Cain brought. He also knew what they were thinking. Abel brought his offering in faith, and this pleased God, so he accepted it. Cain didn't bring his offering in faith. He was only for show, and therefore God didn't accept Cain's fruit and vegetables. When Cain saw that Abel's offering was accepted, he felt angry with God and jealous of Abel. Later that day, Cain went to find his brother. "Come on," he said, "let's go out into the fields." While they were in the fields, Cain attacked Abel and killed him. God was very sad when he saw that Abel was dead, but he wanted to see if Cain was sorry for what he had done. God asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" But Cain lied and said that he didn't know. God had to punish Cain. He sent him away from his family to wander for the rest of his life. I wonder which of these brothers chose the best way. I wonder which of these brothers made God sad. I wonder whether you feel God was fair. I wonder which way you would like to choose in your life. Choosing our own way over God's will always end up in us feeling lost, like Adam and Eve and like Cain. God is a loving God and He wants to be so close to us. But God is also a fair God and a pure God, and He can't be surrounded by sin. Let's head over to Professor Jeremy, who's going to show us why God and sin doesn't mix.
Oh, hello! It's so good to see you! Welcome to our laboratory. My name is Professor Stumbledore, and this is my assistant, Madam Pomfrey. And we are going to show you a little experiment. So come into my laboratory and you're going to see. First, we're going to pour some milk, some cat's milk, into the little bowl here.
I think you're mistaken. It's cow's milk.
Oh, cow's milk. But I mean, cats like to drink it. Would you like to taste it, madam? Just tell me if it's nice. What's it like? Hurry up, Madam Pomfrey.
It's delicious.
Oh, good.
It's like my grandma just gave me a sweet hug.
Your grandma gave you a hug?
Yes, that's what it felt like.
Oh, nice and warm. Okay, so we're putting the milk in. Can you see that? Can you see that milk in there? And now we are going to put some pepper. So I'd like you, Madam Pomfrey, just sprinkle some pepper around. Can you see, everyone? Peppers on the top there, spread out nice and even all over the place. Maybe put a little bit more. You want to be generous. Madam Pomfrey, just in case, by the way, don't try this at home. Open your mouth quickly. What's it like? Oh, disgusting. Don't try that. Now that we've got pepper all over the place, we are going to try something, and we are going to put some sunlight liquid on top. Now you need to have a close look to see what's going to happen. Madam Pomfrey, just a drop in the middle. Whoa! What happened? It all spread out and it separated. And that reminds me, everyone, Madam Pomfrey, that we can have a relationship with God, but something separates us from God, and that is our sin.
Yes.
But Jesus died on the cross, and if we trust in him, he took our sin away on the cross. And I want to show you something else. Even though our sin separates us from God, Jesus can make something beautiful of our lives. And let's show them something else. We're going to take a little drop of this food colorant, and we're going to put some in the middle. Watch carefully now, everyone. Put a little bit more. There we go. And now we're going to put some dishwash liquid. Okay, leave it like that. Can you see that? Even though we sin and our sin separates us from God, Jesus died on the cross. He took our sin. And if we trust in him, he can make something beautiful of our lives. That's amazing, hey, Mrs. Pomfrey? I mean, Madam Pomfrey.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Right, so we'll see you again. Don't forget to try that experiment at home, but make sure that you get your parents to taste before you do it. Don't taste the sunlight. That would be bad. Bye.
Good day to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Dumbledore.
So, boys and girls, when we make bad choices or rebel against God, there's a way back to him, and that is through Jesus Christ. All we need to do is be honest with God and bring our sin before him. And guess what? He takes it away completely. So listen to this memory verse, just in case you think I'm not telling you the truth.
As far as the east is from the west, so far has he taken our sins from us. Psalm 103, verse 12. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he taken our sins from us. Psalm 103, verse 12.
Well guys, sadly it's come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much to Kaylin for that amazing story, and to Professor Jeremy and the Volmans family. Thank you so much. Before we go, let's say a prayer. Dear Lord, help us to submit to you. And when we have a choice between what's right and wrong, help us to choose what's right. But when we get it wrong, I pray that you'll help us to be honest and to say we're sorry. Amen. So this week, boys and girls, when we get things wrong or upset someone's feelings, remember, let's work on saying sorry to them and to God. And let's choose God's way and not our own. See you next week.